If you are like me, you want to spend as little time as possible in front of your computer and as much time as possible living your best life. One of the most amazing ways to accomplish that is by swing trading. Since there has been such a surge in interest in swing trading, I thought it was the perfect time, especially right before the holidays, to hold a special training, Swing Trading Live. Let me tell you a few things that you can expect to learn at this live training. How to find the best charts to trade, not only the charts, but the best symbols. You're going to learn how to look at a stock chart and instead of trading the stock, trading appropriate options. That means if you place a trade, you're going to make gains that are 10% or higher, 20%, 30%. I've seen 80%. I've seen 130%. Those kind of gains with a high percentage chance of winning are what's going to grow your account and achieve your desired result.
Let me show you a clear example on why you should take an interest in swing trading and why you should attend our live training coming up. This is a chart of the XLE. XLE is an energy ETF. If you don't know what that means, it's okay. Just think of it as a stock symbol. Right here, you can see an entry. We know it's an entry because there's a little plus sign. In fact, we could even see what the entry is. It's at $82.97. When this happens at the right edge of the chart, it looks like this. We don't know what's going to happen next. When that comes up, we're going to place our trade. Now, conventional wisdom would say, if you could afford it, buy 100 shares of XLE. And if you do, it's going to cost you about $8,300, $8,297. And we could look here in the data window. It actually shows us if we're going to this fourth target here, then we have the potential of making $9.98 per share. So that's nearly $1,000 on 100 shares, right? It's $998, and that's a pretty good profit. It's 12%. But you have to tie up nearly $9,000 of your capital, or if you're trading in a margin account, half of that, but then you have to borrow the rest, some costs associated with that, and you make 12% if it hits that target. That's not a bad trade. But imagine if you could buy an option instead. For example, and I'll teach you this, we're interested in buying an 82 January call option. And if you were to buy that, instead of tying up $8,300 for 100 shares, you're paying about $740, 10 cents on the dollar, to control the same 100 shares. And when it hits its target, which it does perfectly right here, it makes $550 in profit. Now, I understand $550 is not as much as the $998. However, you only had to pay $740. You didn't have to pay $8,300, and the trade ends up making 74%. You could always buy more than one option if you could afford it and really juice up your results. So that's the kind of trading that you should be doing. And this trade only took a few minutes to set up. And you could tell your broker that when the stock hits the price to automatically sell the option. So you put it on semi-automatic. Now, there's something I want to point out to you. This particular trade plan has been working for a while now, and it's done nothing but go up, 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 up. Okay, this is all from tested results going back to 2012. One thing I want to point out to you is that we're looking at a trade from last year. Let me show you what this trade plan has done since then. This is the same trade plan an entire year later, up to today's date, and look at what it's been doing. Notice a trend? Notice a pattern? So if we look at the chart now, we can see there's a short trade. So I'm going to teach you how to select the proper option to take advantage of this setup that's showing that the market is going down. Doesn't matter if it's going up or down, really, we don't care. We can take advantage of the price movement in either direction. The important thing is that you only need to spend a few minutes a day to let these trades work for you while you're out living your best life, backpack trader style.
Click the link below. Make sure you grab your seat early because this is sure to sell out. And I'll see you at the training.